Do you think they're lost?
I don't know, but they sure are cute.
Are all humans this cute, do you think?
Maybe this one's just special. I'm gonna go say hi.
Hey, wait!
Well, it seems we have a guest in our woods tonight, don't we?
It seems we do.
Oh, you're shaking. Now, do not be afraid, dear human. We mean no harm.
We are just curious as to why a human has strayed so far from their village. During the autumn harvest festival, no less.
Hey, wait. Please come back. Well, that wasn't very nice, human.
Oh, look at what you did. You spooked the living daylights out of them.
Sorry. Let me help you up.
Like we said, dear human, we mean you no harm. You are a guest in our forest.
But if you are not lost, why are you not with your fellow kind at the Harvest Festival? Wouldn't you rather be with everyone else? You wouldn't. Why ever not, my dear?
You don't belong in your village. Oh, how terrible. A cute thing like you left to fend for yourself. Where do you plan to go? You haven't a clue. Well, the forest is certainly an odd place to be at this time. Do you know what happens in this forest at this particular time of year?
Why, it is a practice as old as time. While humans congregate in their villages to celebrate their autumnal harvest, this is the time where we forest fae come out to do our own sort of festival.
You see, for most of the year, the spirit world is usually just out of reach to the living world. During the harvest time, however, while the humans are away from the depths of the forest, the spirit gates open, bridging our world to yours. Just as the earth makes many of your crops ripe for the picking, the earth makes the forest ripe for our arrival.
We hide our movement in the scattering of the leaves, and hide our shimmer in the colors of the trees. Trees.
Have you ever wanted to be a tree, human?
Oh, don't be silly, you.
We should show the human what it is like to be a tree.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
It'll leave them with a new perspective.
Oh, here we go again.
You should really branch out your horizons, human.
Oh my goodness, I think...
If you do, we'll be rooting for you the whole time.
Are you done?
Oak.
Yes.
Sap.
So anyway, tonight is actually the last night we can roam the forests until the gates open up again in the spring. It makes me a little sad, because I really do love the ambience of a living world forest.
Yeah, the forests in the spirit world have an ethereal fog that blankets everything. So it is difficult to see anything too far in any direction.
You find that appealing, human? Do you now? You'd like to come with us to the spirit world? Well, that sounds...
Like a great idea. The gates close at the peak of the full moon tonight.
Hey now, we don't even know if living souls can properly enter the spirit realm.
Has anyone ever tried at this time of year?
I suppose not to my knowledge.
Then we'll be the first to do so. Come on, look at the excitement on their face.
They seem kind of gloomy to me.
Well, imagine how excited they will be once we try.
Well, we can at least show you the spirit gates. I see no harm in that.
Yes, that's the...
Don't.
Spirit.
Come along, human. So, my dear, why is it that you don't belong in your village? As far as I can tell, human communities in these parts are usually quite tight-knit. You feel as though everyone can get by without you. Are you certain about that? Where you're from, everyone seems to know one another, but hardly anyone sees who you are. I'm sorry about that, my dear. It is true that some souls can have a harder time resonating with others, but that doesn't mean they shine any less brighter.
Sometimes it takes a bit of looking within. Certain uncertainties and insecurities secured in place can keep your light from being visible to others.
We all have things we are afraid of, but the things that make us happy should ideally be even brighter than the darkness of those fears.
Difficult? Ah, yes. Being a human is quite the task, as we Fae have witnessed. So many complicated little things that can get all tangled up tight. It shows in your soul how many heartstrings have been bent and knotted.
All we can say, human, is to give yourself the patience to learn to be yourself. It's not as a given as it may seem. You'd be surprised to find how many souls, even in the spirit realm, struggle in learning to use their own light to guide themselves through the ether.
Speaking of the ether, I know that smell of nebulous and immaterial gunk anywhere. I think we're here. Why, of course you don't see anything, human. That's why I said smell. It just smells like wet dirt and rotting leaves to you? Yeah,
Yeah, that's
a good way of putting it, actually.
yeah, you got it.
Since I presume this is your first time interacting with the spirit world in any direct sense, it may take a bit before you can actually get anywhere.
Also, remember, it is your soul doing most of the work here. So it will help to actually
Belief.
it will help to actually trust yourself that you are passing through the gates. You must imagine intently and intensely.
Don't worry too much about how the gates look, or whether you are doing it right. Tell yourself you know there are gates here, and you know you are doing it right. Got it?
You can stay in place, or you can physically walk forward, or reach out with your hands. Whatever you need to do. Okay, human. We will hopefully meet you on the other side. Please let the poor thing be okay.
After this, human, you'll definitely be turning over a new stone.
Oh my goodness. Human! I can't believe it. You did it. You're here with us in the spirit realm. I could kiss you.
She kind of thinks you're cute, you know.
Hey, I heard that.
Well, dear human, here you are. Or at least your soul is. As to where your material body is, we're not actually sure. Are you dead? Well, no. Being dead is more of a body thing.
And souls can always re-inhabit a body. So it is possible you can go back. Before midnight, at least.
Well, ghost shits.
Oh no. I knew this wasn't a good idea.
Human, you have to go back. It seems someone noticed you are here.
That was a forest Gaia. The soul of the forest itself.
Human, please. We want to spend more time with you, but I'm afraid our time has been cut short.
We'll remember you. We can rendezvous in the spring. But you must go.
Remember how we taught you? Go now.
Yes, human. You can do it.
We'll embark on a new journey together someday. Goodbye.
Goodbye, human. We love you.